Sealed deck, third round. Playing against Nature Boys 99, haven't seen his deck. He put us on the draw, which is fine. I want to draw with this deck. Let's see what he can come out with. I have this nice wall in case he's playing Infect. What a weird looking forest. What the hell is that supposed to be all over that tree, like a metal coating? Nobody knows. Just barely got out of round 2 by the skin of our teeth, so we're feeling pretty good right now. That guy's great against Wall of Tanglecord, unfortunately. Wall of Tanglecord is coming down, though. We do have a 4th turn Scrap Melter if we hit another land card here. A couple more draw phases. So we'll probably Scrap Melt that guy. That guy is awful. So I'm feeling a little better about things. Now I'm feeling a little worse. If we keep hitting on lands, it's going to be a rough game. Should have kept that red up. That was a mistake tapping that one. Always represent Galvanic Blast. My mistake. I'll definitely be blocking Vector Asp. If he wants to pay a black to put a counter on it, that's fine with me. It's not the end of the world. If we don't hit a land, we can Trigon on our Wall of Tanglecord to kill his Ichor Claw. It's awful for us, but that may be the play we're reduced to here. If we don't hit our land, to just melt it the good way. We have a lot of power cards. All we need now is just mountain cards. But instead, we're gonna have a fucking run through hell. I can play Copper Mirror, or I can use the Trigon on the wall to try to take out Ichor Claw. I think Copper Mirror is better. I'm not gonna block with Copper Mirror, but he will allow us to play Scrap Melter if my opponent does not disrupt me. Just keep blocking Vector Asp and taking Ichor Claw Mirror until I can stabilize. I don't know why he held Vector Asp back. I guess he felt like I was going to take it away from him with this Copper Mirror, which I was definitely not going to do. Well, it's a good thing we played that mirror. Okay, we could play our 5-drops here. Barrage Ogre or Artisan? I don't think so. I think we're just going to play it safe. We'll definitely be blocking Contagious Nim with the Scrap Melter. Keep taking his cards away as fast as we can. Trying to get to this Horde Smelter, which will hopefully stick. He may have a flesh allergy, I don't know. But flesh allergy is about the only thing he can have here. And he better have it in a hurry. I don't know why he wouldn't attack with Vector Asp. I mean, even if I just block with the Wall of Tanglecord, you don't have to give it. In fact, I guess he's worried that I would trade. He knows I missed my land drop. So yeah, we're just doing what we planned to do, yeah. It's good for us. Reduce some of the clutter on this board. Make it less likely for something dumb to happen to us. So we finally got the Galvblast we've been representing. I can play out the Barrage Ogre, which is always strong. I can play out the Artisan, which will make it so we can win faster. Just have to decide what I want to do. He might start Corpse Curring, in which case Barrage Ogre is stronger. So I think we'll smash in for a point. Play Barrage Ogre. and ship it back. Horde smelter would not hurt, but we're gonna have to wait. Gotta play what we got. Still got a fully loaded Trigon of Rage just waiting. Corpse Cur, Skin Render. Not a card I want to see. Good night, sweet prince. I hardly knew ye. So our wall can still block Skin Render, not like it's very relevant. That's what we wanted to see. We'll just play out a dragon and see if he's got flesh allergy or if he dies. He's got a couple of choices. I mean, if he doesn't do anything, we're coming across, blow up his vector ass, pump it with the Trigon, and just see if he can handle it before it handles him. Plague Stinger, not super relevant. I'll probably end up Trigoning that guy off though, instead of letting my guy get a counter. I will be trading Scrap Melter here for the Asp. So I don't want my wall to get small enough to where Skin Render can punch through. Some weird circumstance where that could be relevant. Play that, keep a red up. Take out the Stinger. Attack with the dragon. See, we made a big mistake early on when we didn't represent Galvblast. Now our current play makes it look like we're just basically screaming Galvanic Blast at him. I hate to be in that spot, but that's what we have. If we played all our turns like that's what we had, rather than that's now what we have, we'd be in a lot better shape, at least from a technical play perspective. We always want him to be afraid of things. We want him to think we always have it. He's pretty well buried here. I mean, he has to have the answer to that dragon right now, or the dragon is going to finish him off. His Skin Render is irrelevant. It's a nice card. Doesn't do a great deal on this board. And I can just blow it up with my dragon, forcing him to use it. Well, we're definitely attacking in. I'm gonna pump my guy up with the Trigon. Probably eat his artifact as well. I mean, I guess he's gonna blow up Wall of Tanglecord. Close up the corruption. Do I care about that? I can eat the corruption up to get some more juice. I could eat up this guy to get some more juice. Or I could just leave all the juice where it's at. Play a Golem Artisan. I mean, at this point he's at 6. I don't know if he's watched the replays. I don't see any reason to show him anything extra. I mean, I'm just going to attack and Trigon, and if he can answer that, then I'll figure out the next thing. Trigon's probably coming out here in favor of a Heartstoker or something similarly stupid. Actually, I might bring in a Shatter. He's got Ichor Claw. Be nice to take Ichor Claw out early. He has a lot of non-infect creatures, that's good for us. Play a land card. Attack with a dragon. And he's got a Grasp of Darkness just to stay alive at this point. So we'll represent a kill. So he did have the Grasp. Now we can eat up this guy, which still kills him. So his Grasp of Darkness was just showing off. Didn't do anything relevant to this match. I was right to kill that Plague Stinger. That Grasp would have undone my dragon, made this a lot harder. Well, somewhat harder. Our hand was insane that game. Alright, we can bring in more early creatures. It's a possibility we should consider. Like, we can take out Chrome Steeds, which are pretty nuts when they get going. And we can definitely take out Darksteel Sentinel, as he's poor against the Infect deck. I do want my Shatter. And I could bring in some 2-drops, since he's going to put us on the play. Wouldn't hurt. Like, Oxida Daredevils are pretty awful, but they do trade with some of the Infect creatures like Contagious Nim, and that could get us to where we could stabilize, possibly. So I could cut out those two, I can cut out the Trigon, bring in 2 Daredevils and a Shatter, get the curve a little lower. I should have enough late game punch to make that viable.